Hi, my Taurus and Taurus rising friends, Sandra from foryourchi.com, and this is your monthly outlook with me for December of 2020. Welcome to December. I have a surprise for all of you. All of the 12 zodiac readings for December are free here on YouTube. We're going through all the 12 houses. We're doing tarot and oracle messages, and this is my holiday gift to you. Whatever you celebrate, happy holiday. I don't want to list them all because I will certainly forget one. If you haven't subscribed and hit the notification bell, please do. The subscription will automatically enter you in to the drawing where I pick a lucky YouTube subscriber to win an email reading with me with the cards of truth. Make sure that you've clicked the notification bell, you're checking the weekly readings because that's where I announce a winner in one of those weekly reads. And also make sure that your subscription list is checked to public. If it's set on private, I can't see you from my end. Let's get to your reading. As I pull these cards, I'm thinking to myself, wow, the Taurus people are not going to have a boring December. That is for sure, for sure. Right off the bat, though, good news, Three of Cups celebration time. Okay, so you are partying at the beginning of December. First week in December, it's like bam, party on. And what do we have to celebrate here? Check it out. Partnership. So either you come into a new partnership or you're celebrating something that's happening to your partner. At this time, your partner brings in good news, or they bring in good money, or there's some other thing going on. But I like it. I like it very much. So congratulations right here at the beginning of December. And even maybe as you watch this video, you've already received word of that. I get that all the time. Second house is patience. And this is related to your money, your finances, and your things. So if you are waiting for a check to come in, a bonus, could be an investment. You know, they're asking you to be patient regarding it. And I rarely ever pull this card in this deck. When I do pull this deck out, Colette Baron reads Wisdom of the Avalon, the Hawk. So the Hawk talks about omens and messages. You may actually have Native American blood, you know, going back in your ancestry, in your DNA. You could have a Native American guide that comes to you and delivers messages via the hawk. You could actually be seeing hawks outside everywhere you go in December. Or you may say, yes, that's my totem, or that's my omen. I always see hawks, and if that's the case, then this message is for you. And this phenomenon of seeing hawks everywhere might be on steroids in the month of December. Pay attention. Also pay attention to the surroundings and the happenings. Write the day down, the time. You may have some sort of synchronistic event regarding that, and you may actually get messages about some sort of an investment you need to make here, and then you have to be patient regarding it, right? That was a cool message. Okay, so here in your third house rules brother, sister. I see a shakeup in their life. Transformation is major change coming for your brother or sister or someone that you would consider a brother, sister. Major change. Out with the old, in with the new. And frankly, it's time. I feel like it's this eclipse energy for them. They are feeling this eclipse. It may or may not be in harsh circumstances. A lot of times eclipse times end things for us that needed to end, that were not making us happy anymore. And okay. So the oracle message is the water fairy, which does deal with emotions. So the emotions could be running harsh or high in December for your sibling, and you may be you know, you may receive a phone call from them, and you may need to be, you know, a shoulder to cry on, someone to lean on, give them advice, etc. I do see a shakeup happening with your sibling. I hope that everything works out for the best as far as that's concerned, because that can be tough. Okay, 4th house. So this is your house of home where you live. You have sacrifice, and sacrifice is hard work. You feel like your home and the energy in your home is sort of depleting you. I'm getting depleting. That's interesting that I got that word, because normally I don't get that word when I'm talking about this card. So there could be something or someone that drains you at home, and you may need to ask for help. However, this is all leading you up to a new beginning. We have birth and rebirth. It's funny that this card doesn't talk about death and rebirth, right? Anyway, beginning something new here. And you also could be doing some sort of new home project that also feels like a lot of work, right? And I'm being reminded to tell you the 4th house sometimes rules your father. So some of you, your father or father figure could be experiencing the sacrifice energy, where he feels like he's working too hard. Okay, 5th house, prosperity begins. This is your social circle. This is your dating life for those of you single Taurus people. And sometimes a child can show up in the 5th house, but typically they show up in the 11th house for me as a reader. So this is prosperity begins. This is planting the seed for a harvest that you're going to reap in the future. This is the Ace of Pentacles in traditional tarot. And a lot of times, for me, this card means someone has a small business idea. Maybe it's your friend who has a small business idea who is asking you for their help, for your help in some fashion. They may even, you know, although this is not the partnership card, they may even want to partner with you here. Or you may have a child who wants to start up a home-based business or a side gig or something like that. And typically it will be lucrative because the energy that ushers in with this card, Ace of Pentacles, is fortunate energy as far as money is concerned, but it's also the beginning, right? It's the beginning card. Now there's something about forgiveness here. So this friend, if this is your friend, this could definitely be a past lover. Because this does rule your dating life. You may have to make amends in order to partner up and do something creative, as this card speaks. Prosperity begins, and the Ace of Cups, and the business idea or partnership idea, whatever this is, it does involve forgiveness first. That's very interesting combination to get there. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure I counted the cards right. 6th house, work and health. So you have hope that something is going to turn around or get better here. This could definitely be your work situation. For those of you that have a sort of a chronic illness or any ailments, you have hope that they're going to get better, that someone's going to help you figure this out. I like hope because, you know, hope and faith, and the next thing is manifestation for it to turn around and get better. So I like that very much, especially in the 6th house. And wow, I mean, you are definitely receiving here. The cow is about abundance and receiving abundance. What else does this card say? Oh yeah, nourishment. So you're receiving that and asking and receiving. You know, this could definitely be talking about a diet regimen that you need to look into. And I am being reminded to talk about the blood type diet. You may have certain foods that flare you up and you're not really realizing it. And I would definitely research the blood type, your blood type, and then what foods are meant for your blood type, and what, more importantly, what foods are meant for your blood type to stay away from. And the more you stay away from those food and supplement and drink items, the more that your body will feel better. You may see like a complete turnaround. Okay, 7th house, discontent and boredom. 7th house rules primary relationships, and this says that you're tired of the way things are going and you're ready for a change. If you're a single Taurus and you've been a single Taurus for a long time, you are ready to bring someone in now. If you are not single, if you are coupled with someone, you are bored and you're ready for a change. That is very clear here with these cards. The High Priestess. Now, I normally don't say this when I pull the High Priestess, but I feel like for you guys, this does mean consult a reader about your relationship. There is something that you need to know here regarding this relationship or regarding someone coming in, and you need the information in order to make a better decision. Okay, I would definitely, you know, you don't have to get a reading from me, but get a reading from someone that you trust. Okay, your 8th house, the house of intimacy, contracts, taxes, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income if you have that. I know that's a long list. Accelerated motion. I really don't like this card. This card in this deck depicts a harsh life lesson, and it is echoed in this oracle card message, the serpent, which is knowledge and healing. So if you have recently learned a harsh life lesson because you were intimate with someone that you shouldn't have been, or you had a pending tax or legal issue or something like that, and you have learned it and you are on the verge of healing from it in December. So that's the good news here. You've learned the lesson. You're not going to repeat the same mistake again, and you've grown from it. Congratulations. Your 9th house, school and travel, the universe. The universe is the world card in the traditional tarot. It says that you simply need to open your arms and give gratitude to all of the goodies that the universe has to offer you at this time. I love this card. If you've been thinking about booking a trip, going on a trip, or going back to school, this is definitely your green light. And you have another bird card, the eagle. The eagle talks about spiritual integrity, connection to your angelic realm, but more importantly, the eagle soars above all the problems, right? And all the drama. It's a great message. Sorry, 10th house. 10th house rules your career. Some of you, this could be talking about your mother. Career could feel extra challenging right now with obstacles, or your mother could be feeling this way in her life. Now, there is something about taking a risk here. So, you know, while I wouldn't say jump in head first, there's something about taking a calculated career risk here. And this could definitely be related to going back to school and learning something new, because you guys did pull a beautiful message there. Also, your mother may be considering taking a calculated risk to make a change because she's feeling these obstacles. Wow, I love this message. So 11th house rules children. For those of you that don't have children, it's talking about your best friendships. Heart chakra. So your child or your best friend, their heart chakra is wide open. Either they're in love with someone, they've just recently fallen in love with someone, or they're loving what they do in December. They could also have a connection to someone through the heart chakra, which is the ultimate connection to have in any relationship. I don't see this often. If this is a relationship with your best friend and someone else, or your child and someone else, it is a big deal. It's not going away anytime soon, okay? Or if it is gone, this person stays with their spirit, their energy. They constantly think about this person. That's the way the heart chakra works. It is that way. Now, they did pull the Bee card here, which is a very lucky indicator. But the Bee is not random luck. The Bee is This is so great, whatever they're experiencing, because of all their hard work that they put into it, they're being rewarded. Being rewarded. 12th house, what's about to happen in the future 3 months from now. So look for this in the month of March. Truth. Okay, so truth says that you can no longer continue sweeping something under the rug, and it is time to deal with it once and for all. Put in your calendar notifications for March. It is time to deal with, I feel like most of you already know what this is. It is time to deal with blank. Feel free to fill in that blank if you already know. If not, leave the blank. Let's see what the oracle message is. Ooh, the mystery. Okay. So once you take care of this, it's opening a brand new window of opportunities in another direction that's kind of exciting. I like this very much. So if that resonated with you, especially that 12th house, send me a comment, give me a comment and let me know what that 12th house was regarding. I'd love to hear the outcomes of these things. Thank you so much for being here. Please share this video with your friends. Tag your Taurus friends in it. It will help them navigate through these pretty harsh energies that we're going to go through in this eclipse cycle, especially that total solar eclipse in December, which happens on the 14th, I believe. Many blessings to all of you Taurus people. Have a great holiday. Oh, and make sure you check out my 2021 readings that I'm going to be doing in the next weeks to come. Many blessings.